Hello everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Today, our lesson is about argumentation. The objectives of our lesson today are: identify key elements and language features of argumentative text, analyze given argumentative text, and write an argumentative essay. Before we start, let us define argumentative writing. Argumentative writing is writing an essay that uses facts and evidences to support an argument. When writing argumentative essay, you have to consider two things. First, the structure, or how will you write the essay? And next, the language features, or the words that you will use. These are some structural patterns you can use in writing your argumentative essay. As you notice, all patterns have a thesis statement, pros, cons, refutations, and conclusion. In the next slide, I will discuss pattern A. For this lesson, I will use pattern A to discuss basic structure of an argumentative essay. An argumentative essay has the following parts: the thesis statement, which states the main topic or claim. Next, first pro or positive argument supporting the claim. The second pro or arguments in favor of the claim. Next, con or arguments against the claim. Refutation or statement that proves that the con is untrue or false. And last, the conclusion or the summary of the arguments mentioned. To further discuss the structure, I made an argumentative essay. Let us first discuss the thesis statement. As I mentioned earlier, the thesis statement is the main topic or claim. Let me read the example for you. With the quarantine measures easing due to low COVID-19 infections, children are now welcome in malls and other public places. However, the COVID-19 virus is still here, and allowing unvaccinated children to roam around public places is a dangerous idea that can possibly put them at high risk for infection. The words highlighted in blue is the thesis statement. It states the claim or main argument that allowing children in public places is a dangerous idea. Now, the next paragraphs should support this idea. Now we go to the supporting ideas. We have to prove that allowing children in public places is dangerous. In order to do that, we need to state facts or evidences. Let me read this part for you. The Philippine Medical Association appealed to parents and guardians not to bring children aged 11 years and below inside malls because they are at risk of contracting the virus since they belong to the unvaccinated population. Apparently, only minors aged 12 to 17 are allowed to be vaccinated. Bringing children to crowded places is an inconsiderate action. Parents or guardians should be responsible for the welfare of their children by making sure that they are in safe and healthy spaces. The sentences highlighted in gray represent the evidence that supports why it is not yet okay for children to be inside malls. The sentence highlighted in orange is the commentary explaining how the evidence proves the claim. This next paragraph also states evidence and commentary supporting the claim that children inside malls is dangerous. Let me read the facts for you. Meanwhile, the World Health Organization reminded everyone that COVID-19 could spread anywhere. However, the risk of infection is higher in indoor spaces compared to outdoors. Now, those are the facts. Now, let me read the explanation based on the facts stated or the commentary. Remember, the virus can spread from an infected person through coughing, sneezing, talking, or singing, which can get into the mouth, nose, or eyes of children who unfortunately are careless in wearing of face masks, disinfecting of hands, and social distancing. Family members must remain as the essential source of children for protection against COVID-19. This is our pro number 2, or our second supporting argument. Now let us go to the con, the opposition or argument against the claim. So we have to state here why others believe that allowing children in public places is a necessary action. On the other hand, according to House Speaker Lord Alan Velasco, Alert Level 2 will do more good than harm because it will save the economy, especially now that the cases of COVID-19 infections are low. It will help in the reopening of businesses, resuming job offers, and creating more income for Filipinos. That is the con or opposing argument. Now, we have to refute or prove that what they believe is wrong. So here is our refutation. Definitely, this is also achievable without putting the unvaccinated population at risk. Do not let children roam around the malls. The government should open public indoor spaces to the age group that can cautiously adhere to safety protocols. This is the last argument for this essay, and hopefully it convinced people to believe in the thesis statement. Next, we will go to the conclusion. When we write the conclusion, we summarize all arguments discussed in 1 or 2 sentences. Then we state our punch or final message that will leave an impression to the readers. Let me read the conclusion. Overall, allowing children to roam around crowded indoor spaces, such as malls, increase their exposure to the virus since they are unvaccinated and are more unmindful of safety protocols. Let the economy prosper without sacrificing the health of children. Will you exchange the safety of your child for several hours of leisure? Now that is the essay. Did it convince you to believe in the idea of the writer? Let us see. In order to write that essay, I used language features. The first is modal verbs like can, could, may, might, must, ought, shall, should, will, or would. These modal verbs are used in sentences to provide support to the main argument. Next, I used adverbs to indicate the mood or attitude of the writer. Examples are usually, probably, actually, definitely, in fact, certainly, essentially, possibly, necessarily, inarguably. I also used adjectives, which help me in expressing the feelings and opinions I have about the idea. It can have a positive or negative effects on the discussion of the topic. Examples are wonderful, astonishing, fantastic, incredible, vital. For the negative, disastrous, disgusting, terrible, shocking, or ridiculous. The last are the use of transitions or words that help maintain smooth flow of ideas. Examples are because, since, due to, as a result, so, but, however, on the other hand, unlike, in spite of, as well as, furthermore, also, among others. This is the essay we discussed a while ago. As you can see, I used many language features. Modal verbs are highlighted in green, such as should and must. Adverbs are highlighted in violet, like possibly, apparently, unfortunately, especially, and definitely. Adjectives are highlighted in blue, like dangerous, inconsiderate, careless, essential, unvaccinated, and unmindful. Last are transitions, which are highlighted in yellow. These are however, because, since, meanwhile, on the other hand, and overall. Remember, the use of language features add color and put emphasis to your ideas. Before we end this lesson, let us have a review. Take note that when writing argumentative essay, you must follow a structure for smooth flow of ideas. Your argumentative essay should have a thesis statement, pros and cons, refutation, and conclusion. Aside from that, you should also use language features to add color and put emphasis to your claim. I hope you learned a lot today. Don't forget to hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Comment your questions below. Thank you for listening. See you in the next episode.